Most of us have been told that vulnerability is a strength, and it is. But here's the thing nobody tells you. There's a version of vulnerability that actually pushes people away, and most of us have done it. It's that moment where you said something real, something honest, and then watch the other person's face do that thing, that slight recoil, that polite smile that means they're already looking for the exit. Patrick King calls this the calibration problem. Vulnerability works when it's proportional, when it fits the depth of the conversation you're already in, not before. Today, we're looking at how to get that right, how much to share, when to share it, and what to do in the 5 seconds after you say something honest. Welcome to Social Skills Coaching. Dumping your entire inner world into a casual conversation doesn't build trust. It builds discomfort. What actually strengthens connection is relevance. A 2015 study by psychologists Collins and Miller found that modest, well-timed self-disclosures increase likability and closeness. The key word there is modest. People respond best when what you share feels connected to what's happening right now, not like a surprise emotional monologue. Selective vulnerability is about choosing which truth to share, not sharing everything. You offer a small, specific piece that matches the tone and depth of the interaction. That move quietly says, "I'm real with you, and I know where the edge is." It invites mutual openness without forcing it. When done well, it creates familiarity fast because the other person senses you're present, human, and emotionally calibrated, not performing or oversharing. Tip 73. Share what's relevant. Trust doesn't grow from intensity alone. It grows from alignment. If the conversation is about uncertainty, share a moment where you felt unsure. If it's about learning, share something you're still figuring out. The power comes from relevance, not emotional weight. A line like, "I remember feeling pretty lost my first time doing that," often lands better than a dramatic confession that doesn't match the moment. Before sharing something personal, ask yourself, does this connect directly to what we're talking about? If the answer is yes, keep it short and honest. 1 or 2 sentences is plenty. You're offering context, not asking for caretaking. That balance is what makes people feel safe instead of overwhelmed. Use a quiet tone and deliberate timing. The move works because it's clear, not because it's long. Tip 74. Stop before you explain. Right after a vulnerable line, people often panic and start cleaning it up. "Oh, sorry, that sounded dramatic." "Well, I don't usually say stuff like that." That self-editing kills the moment you just opened. Try not doing that. Share the thing, then leave it alone. Let it stand for 2 beats. If the room is quiet, let it be quiet. You do not have to rescue your own honesty. This is harder than it sounds, mostly because over-explaining feels safer in the short term. But when you stop cushioning every real sentence, your vulnerability reads as grounded instead of needy. People trust that faster. One practical rep: the next time you share something personal, do not add a disclaimer after it. Just stop and see what happens. So here's what I want you to take away from today. Vulnerability isn't a performance. It's an invitation. When you share something real, something small, something true, you're not asking the other person to fix it. You're not even asking them to match it right away. You're just letting them see a corner of who you are, and then you go quiet. That silence isn't awkward. It's doing the work. The research Patrick walks us through backs this up. A 2015 study found that well-timed self-disclosure increases likability, but only when it fits where the conversation already is. Share too much too soon, and people pull back. Share just enough, something shifts. Don't rush to explain yourself after you've said something honest. Vulnerability works when it's proportional to the conversation. Match the depth of what you share to where the other person already is, not where you want to get to. Silence after disclosure builds trust. Resisting the urge to explain or apologize immediately signals confidence and authenticity. Small, specific, and relevant beats big and raw. One honest detail at the right moment lands harder than a flood of feeling. If something in today's episode landed for you, share it with someone who could use it, and we'll see you in the next one.